Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne Morales, for those who don't know, also known as Ivy. I wanted to do something different for this video, so it's not going to be my regular beauty product review or makeup tutorials. It's going to be on something personal that I like to share with you guys. My top 10 tips on how to plan a destination wedding. I feel like I should do this video because when I was trying to look for videos on destination weddings, it was basically just like the video of them being over there. As much as I got a lot of ideas for those videos on how I wanted my wedding, I really wanted to know the process. I wanted to know what I had to do. So let's get started. My numero uno tip is budget. You have to know your budget. You have to know where you want to do it, location, and number of guests. Those are the top 3 things that you have to think about while figuring out your budget. The most important thing was location, and then I was able to figure out more of my budget. So if I did it here in the United States, it's gonna be about $30,000 or more. Cancun, it was gonna be $6,000. And I will tell you what I had included. When I tell my friends or people that I talk to about my wedding, they can't believe it. They can't believe that I was able to get so much out of it, and the amount that I paid was unbelievable. Location, venue, everything included, meaning I had the food, I had a bar, I had the dance floor, I had a DJ, I had flowers for my centerpieces and flowers for the church. I had the church included in there. I even had a planner in the packet. I'm so grateful that I found that price. And that will come to my second advice. Research as much as you can. If you're gonna have a destination wedding, and especially if you're not gonna go look at the place, research it. The most important thing that I would advise you while you're doing your research is know what specific date, and try to search a year before. July was very full because it's vacation season. So if you're gonna have your wedding on high season for vacation for anyone, I would go and email everybody as much as you can and try to get the date that you want set. I originally wanted from the beginning of July, but I wasn't able to get it all the way till July 23rd, which wasn't bad because it ended up being a good day to have the wedding. For searching also, I would suggest to use Instagram, YouTube, first dance, and ideas for the first dance. I didn't want to do a traditional slow dance for 3 minutes. I was gonna bore my guests. So social media was such a big help for me, especially planning this wedding. It also gave me so many ideas on DIY things. Everything is going to be based on emails, everything is going to be based on pictures or even videos too. For my third advice, I'm going to say that your key is being organized. I use this planner from Erin Conran and it helped me the whole year. It helped me a lot with having to call my wedding planner at a specific date. It has a calendar. I was able to write down everything that I needed to do, from picking up my dress, from fitting, from what day I was going to tell my bridesmaids if they wanted to be my bridesmaids. I also like this book because it has notes, little white spaces of notes that you can actually just doodle whatever you want. It also has a college rule sheet. This was really helpful for me. I actually liked it. I even planned my honeymoon on this planner. It also comes with stickers, honeymoon, the photographer, book hotel, book website, buy invites, bakery. It has so many things for your wedding. It has a little folder. It has a little pocket folder too where you can I put all my swatch samples right here of my bridesmaids. I would suggest you get any planner. It doesn't have to be the specific person that I got it with. You'll email a lot. Even have your own mailbox folder too where you can put all your wedding stuff there. That was very helpful for me too. Also for organization, I downloaded through Google a sitting chart and I was able to get a layout of my table setting, or build my table setting of how I wanted. So I basically did like the dance floor in the middle. I have a total of 10 tables. Fourth tip that I would give you guys is get a wedding planner. If you're doing a destination wedding at a hotel, most likely you're gonna get a wedding planner. Out of all the locations that I searched, it said that it came with a wedding planner. Trust me, that's their job over there. They are legit wedding planners. So email them as much as you can, ask them as many questions. Don't be scared, don't be afraid. Like, she has to make your day perfect. And FYI, the wedding planner also will book your flowers. She would just need to know like what color you want. She gave me a PDF of flowers that the hotel offers. So I picked my type of flower and I picked my type of color and I sent it through. She handled it on her end. I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was choose. The fifth tip I'm calling decorations, or details that you specifically want on the day of your wedding. You can do them by yourself. So I have a few things that I personally wanted to do the day of my wedding. For an example, I used a lot of Etsy. I used a lot of Amazon, various like online boutiques for like wedding stuff, or like bachelorette stuff. I think I went to Michael's a lot too, but other than that, it was online ordering for everything for the wedding, for the bridesmaids, everything. I wanted to show you guys the stuff that I bought online. I also had the help of my cousins that lived in Mexico. If you're actually doing it in Mexico, you can actually reach out to companies in Mexico and have them quote you for like cups or like gifting items that you would want to give your guests, and they can ship it automatically over there because they're in Mexico. For my table numbers, I did have the option of choosing a table number decoration in my packet, but I wanted to go beyond that. I ended up going to Etsy. I use these for my table numbers. And in the back, I just put my hashtag Meet the Morales 2016. They're hand painted. They're custom made. I think the girl, I don't know where the girl was from, but the girl is from the United States, and I think she was from California too. She gave me a deal because I ordered 10. So that's another thing with Etsy. I like that if you order in a bundle, you'll get a cheaper cost than what it is just to order one of these. So this was something that I got online and I was in love with. So for the next thing that I got, and this is from a Mexican website store, I got these little pouches, and in the little pouches were these sandals. And the sandals say Mr. and Mrs. and it has our dates. It's very cute. And the little baggie has our name too, and date too of the wedding. Obviously, I know it's a beach wedding. People are gonna wear heels because it's a wedding, but once you get to the beach, since I had the church and then I had my venue on the beach, I didn't want people to like feel uncomfortable, so I bought everybody flip-flops. Don't remember how much this was, but it wasn't more than like $100. It was really cheap, and I got like 100, and I still have a lot of these left. Next thing I got in Mexico was these. These are very popular for Mexican weddings. I don't have it with me, but I did order ice cubes. So they would be ice cubes that will light up, LED ice cubes, and it has our hashtag too, Meet the Morales. Having your hashtag, if you're a bride big in social media and you want to have your hashtag and you want your guests to actually use your hashtag, make sure you put it everywhere you can. It also costs less than 100, and I got a lot. I still got a lot left over too. Next thing I did that I found in Etsy as an idea, but it was too overpriced, so I just told them to sell me their actual design, and they sold me their design. So what I did is I just went to Staples and I got these and I print them out. So this is what I wanted to have in the back of our chairs. One says pilot and one says co-pilot, and the reason why I got this is because we travel a lot and I just thought it was cute. For my final thing of like little details that I that I came up with is that I wanted to have a photo booth. But over there, having a photo booth was gonna cost me like $200. So I went the economic way. And that is, I went to Best Buy and I bought this bad boy. I bought a lot of the film. And I bought this book that was basically for this. Like, you take your picture, you have like little decorations, and it had a pen. And basically you write and then you put your picture on it. This was supposed to be like the guest signing book, but maybe I should have like said it more to everybody so they would understand. All our friends understood the concept of this, because this book is filled with my friends and not my family. My family did not get it. I think my only family that was able to get it was my 2 cousins from Mexico, which were bridesmaids. And my bridesmaids gave me something all the way at the end, which is cute too. Yeah, most people like took pictures and then like took it with them, which is okay, but it wasn't what I was going for. It's a cute idea though. If you guys want to do it, I really think you should. It's affordable and it works. So for the 6th tip want to give you guys is invitations. So obviously there's a lot of websites that you can go to and do your invitations, but I actually have my cousin that is very talented in graphic design, and she did me the favor of doing my wedding invitations, and that was sort of like her wedding gift to me. She did my save the dates and my wedding invitations. I actually helped her to like making them. Like, it was literally like a fun DIY project for both of us. I'm gonna show you guys her work. I will link her website down below. You can see her work and I'll put all her information too. We went to paper presentation and we found these. I really wanted to go with the beach theme, so that's why the invitation is like sand color. And for like the stamp, I used my engagement picture. This is the actual invitation, and when you open it, so we had to print out all these papers. She printed it out and she came to my house and we glued them. So basically all we had to do is glue this and then slide this in here. That's all. Like, it literally was the easiest thing you can do. I love the colors. It was giving me Mexico vibes from the get-go. Did this accommodation sheet where we gave the address of the hotel, we gave who to call for reservations, we even like suggested like for people here in the United States, if they wanted to book it through here, you can go to hotels.com. Like, I gave them everything that they could get. And we actually sent this. I even did a wedding website too, I forgot. We did a wedding website and I put my wedding website down there too. And then we had the RSVP, which is also cute. Y pasaje de abordar, we had it in Spanish too, obviously, because our family speaks Spanish. We put like, please confirm by blah blah blah. And I gave them the options, and then I gave them number of people that were gonna come, so I would know how many people would come. And then we put the little, I don't have it here, but I put a stamp here so they could just literally just write and send it to me. But yeah, we gave them a little orange thing, which went exactly with her font and her like design here. This is the save the date. In Etsy, I also bought this like stamp. It basically has like our name and our address if they want to, when they would return it back to us. And this is it's a passport, and it says Cancun, and it was like the actual Mexican passport. And then we had here the save the date. How cute is this? She made it so good. I can't. So my 7th advice here is have an agenda for the weekend. I actually saw this in Pinterest, and I made sure that my hotel I sent it to my hotel printed it out, and I made sure that my hotel gave it on each room when people were checking in. So basically I had the agenda for the bridal party, what to do, the rehearsal dinner for that. I have the agenda included Friday the 22nd and Saturday the 23rd, because Friday I had a rehearsal dinner, and I also had the rehearsal on the church of how we were going to walk down the aisle. So I had to have all the bridal party with me at a certain time. I wanted to let everybody know what time was the rehearsal dinner, and then I had like what time the wedding was gonna start. Like I even put like what time to start heading to the wedding, the cocktail hour, and then what time that they were gonna get transported to the reception area. I also included in my agenda, because I had an after party. My hotel had a nightclub included inside the resort, and we were able to go there. So yeah, that I made this agenda. It was very helpful. I didn't have that crazy text messages from everybody like, what's the plan, what are we supposed to do. If you're gonna have your destination wedding, you're gonna have your whole family go over, make an agenda for them. For the 8th tip that I want to give you girls is your bridesmaid dresses. If you're doing it at a destination where it's hot, really hot and humid, I would suggest doing the infinity dress, 100 ways to wear it. I will put a picture here of how the dress looks like, and I'll put a link down below of where you can find this dress. I actually did a lot of research for this dress, and a lot of stressful work put into it and deciding what I wanted them to wear, because I wanted them to feel like they had the choice to look unique, and I wanted them to not suffocate because it was going to be hot. I decided to do is tell them to wear this dress. They all had the option of wearing whatever they wanted. 12 bridesmaids, yes. Everybody tells me like you are crazy, and another advice that I will give you: do not do more than 5 to 6 bridesmaids. You will be thankful that you have less. You will have to stress less. For the 9th tip I want to give you girls is how to ask your bridesmaids and your groomsmen if they wanted to be in your bridal party. I actually had this from a year ago. I already knew what I wanted to do, and I grabbed the box that I had from Michael's, and I stuffed it with like gifting paper, and then I put travel size alcohol bottle. I put the fabrication of the dress like this in their box. I put a little pamphlet of the dress of how many ways to wear it, and I put pick one, and I also put a nail polish in there. What I remember, just as a gift for them. They didn't have to wear. I wasn't that bridezilla that I said, everybody you need to get this color nail polish. Like, no. Oh, a little pin for the bachelor party, which they did bring. I think some of them did bring. Gave them I also gave them a picture of the location of the wedding. Like it was gonna be a beach wedding, so they were like the first ones to know where, what environment. I think I gave them like a nail file too. Gave them girly things, and girly things that I would like too. I think I gave them chocolate too in there. Everybody loves chocolate, right? It was cute. I'll put a picture here so you guys see exactly what I got them. For the guys, my cousin Karla again helped me do their groomsmen, like ask them like their little paper. I will put in a picture here. Her boyfriend was able to get a cigar, and we put a cigar on each paper, and then it said, will you be my groomsman? Very simple, very cute. And then he just gave them to his friends. My 10th and final tip I would want to give you girls is don't stress. Do not stress at all. I know you will. I stressed like 100 times during the wedding planning process and the wedding day. Just know that you're gonna get stuff thrown at you the day of your wedding and during the day. You just have to like go with it. Try to just think of a solution. Go with your gut too. I'll give you an example, a little story time right here. As I was getting ready, everything was going perfect. My bridesmaids were coming to get their hair done. I wasn't yet getting ready, but I was going to be next soon, and all of a sudden the phone rings, and it's my wedding planner, and she tells me, so there's a 50% chance of raining. Do you want us to prep everything inside the hall, because I did have a backup option too in case it rained. So she goes like, it's up to you, like, do you want us to set inside or do you still want to risk it and set up outside? But if it rains, your wedding is over. Like, there's no setting up last minute inside. Can you believe the stress that I was in a couple hours before the actual wedding? You tell me this. I didn't even understand it, because when you would look outside, it was clear blue skies. At the end of the day, I went with my gut. So that's what I go with your gut. It will be perfect. Don't worry about it. I went with my gut and I ended up doing it outside, and it was perfect. It didn't rain. It didn't rain at all. At night, people told me that there's lightning in the sky, but it didn't rain. Even after, I think it rained after the wedding when we were in the after party, because I do remember coming out of the after party and the floor was wet. I was so lucky. Another thing that happened at my wedding, which is funny, next of what happened. But basically, my husband was getting thrown in the air from the guys. It's like a tradition thing that they do at weddings. And he, all of a sudden, somebody said, take him to the water. And they were going to legit throw him in the water. Like, he was going to be wet for the whole rest of the party. But they were taking him, and he was trying to fuzzle to get out. And the wedding band, his wedding band slipped out. Can you imagine finding a ring in the sand at night? They found the freaking ring. Can you believe it? I'll put the clip here so you guys can see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that was very helpful. That was my purpose for this video. It was a little bit different. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. Let me know. I will gladly answer anything. Until next time, bye.